on the flip side of that, now currently we know, you and Carl have created this relationship now. And I don't know if you saw, there was this, I think it was a TikTok that was going viral of you from like season 1 or season 2 being like, I talked to a psychic and said there's gonna be this tall man like in your life, and you at the time were like, it's Everett, but
everyone's like, you were wrong,
and maybe it's Carl.
Totally. I know a lot of people have been sending that to me, and it's interesting going back and rewatching. I haven't personally gone back and rewatched all the way through, but different clips that people send me throughout the years. And there's so many times that you kind of see like either Carl or I sort of having something for the other person, like a lot of people sent that psychic clip. There was also another interview that I had done season 1 where I was like, I know I have a boyfriend, but my heart melts when Carl, flirts with me. Or I don't know. There's just like, it's been sort of little droplets of, something brewing along the way these last 6 seasons. And I think just timing wise, it all sort of came together for him and for me at the exact same time, which was at the end of last summer.
Who made the first move?
I don't think anyone like made a first move. It was just a very natural,
happened.
It really did. Yeah. We live in the same building, right? So I would hang out with him, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we're in the Hamptons on the weekend. So we would hang out a lot during the week, and go through whatever we're each going through, get each other's advice, and then sort of once Hot Hub Summer was fizzling out and like once everything was fizzling out with him and Mackenzie, we started hanging out just naturally. And then our Labor Day party, we went together. I don't know if I can even like tell you what the theme. Yeah, probably not. So we were dates to that party together. And it was then that something started clicking. You're like feeling the feels. You're like, should I be feeling this way? Like, I don't know. We tried this before. Trying to like sort of deny them, but like also having so much fun, wondering what the heck you're feeling inside because this is your best friend. And then really at Kyle and Amanda's wedding, it started like picking up more, and then after that we just started hanging out a lot, like all the time in the city because we were done filming. We were done with Kyle and Amanda's wedding. I had gone to Mexico with Danielle and I really missed him. He had gone to Mexico separately on his own and he missed me. I had another wedding and I was like, I wish you were here with me. So like we just started missing each other a lot, and then from there like it was just like super high school. Like that first month of being terrified yet excited, nothing happened. Like we just kind of like held hands and watched movies and like
it's really cute.
Like every now and then would, accidentally fall asleep on the couch cuddling. And then eventually I was just like, what's happening? Yeah. Like, is it just me? Am I making this up in my head? Or like, are you also having feelings more than friendship? And he's like, no, I also am. And I was like, okay, well that is reassuring. And then it was like just we took it very slow, just to get through that like terrifying stage. And that was it.
And I think the way that you, first of all, that's all so cute. And it just listening to you talk about it, I could like see how happy you are. Like you're glowing and you're just like so cute talking about it.
Well, it is just like real life rom-com vibes.
Yeah. And also great. I think when you're like, you have that best friend that's a guy or whatever, and you're hanging out all the time, it's almost like it's a relationship.
Right.
So you're like, what if I didn't have this person in my life? I would be missing them like you guys miss. And you're like, wait a second, we've been treating each other like we're in a relationship, but we're best friends.
I mean, and the coolest part was like, I already knew his family, his parents. There was nothing that was like, okay, now do you want to come home with me and meet my mom or my dad? And, you know, like I'd already known them for years. He's known my parents and my aunt for years. And, you know, we really know every single thing about each other. We've seen and been, you know, each other's shoulder throughout both of our dating lives. And we just, you know, we both individually had been through so much. You know, him with his, you know, family and personal stuff, and then me the same. So we've been through so much together, and, you know, when everything started coming together and clicking, it was just like, it was just the best feeling, because like there's nothing better than like falling in love with your best friend and like it actually sticking and working.
And Carl, we've seen and on the show his sobriety journey. And now you have been saying that, you know, you haven't been drinking. Is that something that you have consciously said, like, I'm going to stop drinking? Or was it just kind of like with like Carl's not drinking, I'm not drinking, we're just kind of gonna do
like
this together?
Yeah, it was right before Thanksgiving, and I could tell he was kind of getting, you know, jittery about the holidays coming up. It's a lot of family around. When you have a lot of family around, it kind of brings up the loss of family that you might have had. So and it's a heavy drinking season, the holidays. So you know, he was feeling unsettled about his own sobriety. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do this with you. I'm making the decision where we're going to be sober through the holidays together as a team, and, you know, get you to your 1 year of sobriety mark, which was early January. So that, you know, that was my commitment to him. And then since then, I have so much fun with Carl sober. I've obviously seen the physical and emotional and mental benefits from it. And, you know, like I really enjoy who I am, you know, without drinking. Now, we have discussed, like, am I going to be sober forever?
Right.
I don't think I'm going to be sober forever. No, because for me, it doesn't really connect in my body the way that it does for him.
Yeah.
And like, but I do think my relationship with alcohol has changed forever. But, you know, like if I'm out with Danielle to dinner, or another one of my girlfriends, or he's gone on a, you know, work trip, and who knows, or if there's a big celebration, do I think I'll probably have a glass of wine or two? Sure.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'll drink to, you know, the excess that I once did. And honestly, like, looking at, like, even if you watch Winter House, I'm like, oh my God, I was drunk all day, every day. And then you're watching Summer House, a very different drunk Lindsay, but, you know, maybe I was a little more fun over the summer, but I was still like, no, put makeup on. What are you doing? You know? Yeah, so, and I'm still like the same personality.
Yeah.
You know, which I think is cool for people who hang around with us, like, to see it.